Okay, this definitely is going to be a long one. So overall, I think I have two or three, four. I think I have four videos here, and the first one's going to be the longest. But I know this one's also going to be long because I'm definitely going to have to give some backstory on some of these shows because they are sequels to shows, and I'm only watching two shows right now, and I've been meaning to check out some other ones, but I really don't want to talk about this one. Shakugan no Shana Final, which is the third season of the series Shakugan no Shana, which is a shonen series about a girl and a guy and a bunch of shonen stereotypical bullcrap, love triangles, love rectangles, love rhombuses, love squares, love diamonds, whatever you want to call them. God. This is this is really hard to talk about because I like Shakugan no Shana, and I mean, yeah, the series has its up and down points. Every series does, but it's just with Shana, a lot of people just. The first season is great. It's fine. I mean, it's got a bunch of bullcrap in it, but I mean, it's overall very enjoyable and watchable. And to be honest, I had dropped out of the whole anime thing during my transition into college, and then I started watching Shana because I saw, oddly enough, a few videos that were using that as material in the videos. Videos that call by the internet on YouTube call YouTube poops. And I wanted to see the source material. That's generally how I get into some shows, is by watching YouTube poop and being like, hey, I want to see the source material for this because I want to see what the creator did to make this show into this YouTube poop. So I did, and that was the way it was with a lot of shows. Well, not really a lot of shows, but some shows that I can think of at the moment. Like, God, I don't want to say it because I know people are going to just go off on me for saying it, so I'm not going to. Basically, Shauna is at the third season right now. You can watch all of the episodes on Funimation's website, probably via Hulu, because God knows we love watching advertisements so they can get the ad revenue, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. They need the ad revenue. Companies, despite what people think, with them being multi-million-dollar companies, they have to pay people paychecks in order for them to feed their families. And yes, I mean, I understand that some people can't afford certain things, but I mean, you can watch all these shows for free. I know I don't like streaming quality either, but sometimes you just have to make sacrifices for stuff, even though sometimes the players don't tend to work for me, and then I just go like, this is the reason why people download stuff! But we're not here to rant about piracy or anything, or promote it, or demote it. However, Shauna, I don't know. The third season so far has been somewhat of a relief, but I mean, it's also going back to the stupid love bull crap, which we really don't need to care about that much. I could care nothing at all about Shauna and Yuji. I mean, really, the only thing I want to do is have more episodes that are like Shakugan no Shana S, which were the OVAs. The last two OVAs were really good because they didn't involve the bullcrap of Shana and Yuji. However, I do understand that they are a thing, as much as it's just, I don't know. A lot of shonen shows take that whole thing where they have a bunch of love triangles, and in the case of Shana, you have Yuji, Shana, and Yoshida, which everybody seems to hate Yoshida for some reason because she exists or something. I don't know. I'll never understand the fan bases of shows. Drinking water because, yeah, it's good to stay alive when you are doing stuff and talking, and your mouth eventually becomes unlubricated and you must apply the water. Why did I randomly go into a random accent there? Who knows? That's not important right now. God, what can I talk about more with Shauna? I could always do that whole rant thing that I always do where Funimation still hasn't localized Season 2 for purchase and the movie, and Season 3 is being simulcast on their site, but I don't know. I know it's a two-tier show. It's going to have 24 or 26 episodes, I can't remember. With Shauna, it's always random, I think. Basically, Season 1 was overall good. Season 2, the first 8 episodes made me want to punch somebody. because, okay, this is a summary of Shana Season 2's first few episodes. Oh, hello, my name is... Fumina, and... Oh my goodness, Yuji, I love you for no apparent reason, just because I was created specifically to get emotions so we can make this thing with Ball Mask. Oh my goodness, Yuji might like her. I can't stand the thought of that, but I'm not going to do anything because I'm a stupid bitch. Yes, me too, Yoshida. I am the same way. So let's just do nothing and watch in horror as we watch him get closer and closer to her. Yes, I agree. Let's be stupid. Okay. Man, I want to kill myself. Me too. Let's not do that, actually. Let's just sit here and mope and be emo all day. Okay, maybe we'll get a lot more fans that way. Actually, you lost fans. That was basically the first 8 episodes. And then, eventually, one of the other main characters snaps them out of it. Thank God. Anyways, enough of that lovely rant. Overall, it's a good series, but honestly, I just want to hit myself sometimes when I'm watching it. Now then, this is gonna be fun. Squid Girl Season 2. So far, it's just been more Squid Girl. It's like the first season never ended. Basically, the whole thing with how I got into anime, watching the simulcasts and stuff, is because I was browsing some forums and people were talking about how awful and how amazing these two shows were. One of them was Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt, and the other one was Squid Girl. And I checked out both of them, and I'm not going to talk about Panty and Stocking because I feel kind of dirty talking about that, even though it's not a really dirty show. Well, okay, it is dirty, but whatever. Squid Girl was one of the first shows that I started watching that was simultaneously airing in Japan at the same time I was watching it. And I proudly own both DVDs. Unfortunately, they didn't release them on Blu-ray, but whatever, I'll take what I can get, because I'm actually supporting the industry. Which, you can support the industry by watching the stuff on Crunchyroll and stuff, and watching the advertisements and stuff, but hey, I don't watch the advertisements on that site. Mostly because I'm doing a trial right now. Wait a minute, where's my disc? Oh, it's running on my computer. I wonder how many scratches it probably has, because we all know that scratches are completely immune while it's in a machine. Okay, enough moving boxes around a Nintendo 3DS box for games. God, I feel like I'm doing a random advertisement for the 3DS and Squid Girl. But, yeah, it's basically more of the same. I can't really recommend it or unrecommend it. I mean, it's a show that's kind of like a slice of life show, but it's got humor to it, and it does it pretty darn well. I mean, it's just enjoyable to watch. It just brings a smile to my face when I'm watching it. I can't really say too much more about it. It's just one of those shows that I like it, and I can't exactly explain why. I just do. It's really good. I mean, it's not... Basically, when Americans decide they're going to make a series that involves an alien coming to Earth, they make them do a bunch of stupid stuff. And it just makes you want to punch people. I don't know why I'm using punch as the verb here for whatever reason, but hey, we're going to go with it. Basically, Squid Girl is great. Just check it out. I mean, it's free to watch on Crunchyroll if you haven't already. And, yeah, that basically covers my actual stuff that I'm watching, but there is some other stuff that I was going to check out. Namely, I don't have many friends, and Myself, Yourself, and I think it was... God, what does this Crunchyroll call this series? Hey kids, again, do your research before you make videos. It makes videos go a lot smoother. Yeah, don't say as I do, and do as I say. I don't know. I think it's called You and Me. I don't know. I think I might have gotten it wrong because, you know, fan translators do other translations of stuff, even though it's completely correct. Was there anything else that I wanted to watch from this season? Anything that looks vaguely interesting? There's a bunch of shows that look like they're just big old, hey, we're being perverted, watch it. Is Guilty Crown like a sequel to the money thing? Because it looks a lot like it from that shot. Oh yeah, Bento. I was going to watch Bento because somebody told me to watch that. And I've heard good things about Persona 4, the animation, but yeah, I haven't exactly played any Persona games. I've heard some good things about C3, C Cubed, or whatever. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to check those out. I know it's kind of bad for me to say that considering the shows have pretty much all ended by now. But, whatever. I've gotten my sayings about the shows that I was watching done and another 10-minute video, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed these. I know they weren't very well organized and everything. I might do a follow-up video that's shorter so everybody can get the whole point across, but whatever. I know that I watched a lot of stuff and it's hard to touch on everything, so I mean, you know, whatever.